Charity Gaming Guild presents the Nat Pun Podcast. The Charity Gaming Guild presents the Nat Pun Podcast.
Greetings everyone and welcome to Fireside Chat. As always, I'm joined by the lovely Bertie.
Me!
Say hello, Bertie.
Hello, Bertie.
The wonderful Andy. Say hello, Andy.
Hello, Bertie.
Oh, he's confused again.
Age. And the our lovely DM, Ash.
Hello,
Cool.
Bertie.
Bertie.
Say hello, Bertie. Everybody has to say hello, Bertie.
Hello, Bertie.
Hello.
Not in a creepy way.
Definitely.
Hello, Bertie.
Not again.
I thought today we would take a bit of a deep dive into Bastions. And I thought, we're not going to read the rules, that's boring as shit. So, you guys are going to build some Bastions today.
Wasn't that a band? Oh, no, it's Bastille, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're a good band as well.
Build some bastions.
Is that French for bastard?
The problem is, in our house for about the last week, we watched a Sean Bean thing, so that's not the correct way of saying bastard in our house anymore.
Bastard.
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 Yeah.
Bastard.
I have to cut this.
Is he dead yet?
No.
It'll come soon.
Not in our house.
Don't worry.
We all know I don't cut things out of episodes. No.
So,
Get it right, first time.
Yeah.
the first thing I would like each of you to do is to put yourselves in the mindset of one of your characters.
Hello!
And which character is that?
Oh, I reckon that might be Zaphon.
Zaphon. You'll go for Zaphon.
I could put my name at the top of the sheet.
You can put your name. Yeah, I've given them all a sheet to keep track of stuff on.
It's like a school test. I'm really excited. I want to do well.
Who are you gonna? Which character are you gonna be in the mindset of?
I'm going to be Mouse because that makes sense with Zaphon.
Okay.
That could be a reunion.
Mm-hmm.
And Andy.
I need to find a squirrel.
Oh no, not again.
I do. I think I need to have a squirrel. I've forgotten what Thorin sounds
I was going
like.
to say,
Was
he
he always
sounds
a Brummy?
suspiciously like Tash.
Tash.
Yeah, I don't remember what accent I used for Thorin. It's such a long time ago. But yeah.
Pick one.
You're gonna be Thor. The important thing is you're in the mindset of your character because your Bastion belongs to your character and needs to, I suppose, embody that.
Are we all in the same bastion together, or are we in separate
Well,
bastions?
We'll come to that. So, so bearing in mind, I have no idea what happened in your campaign. I might mess up your memory of it.
Mm-hmm.
So, Bastions are effectively a safe haven that you get at level 5 in the rules. So, they're typically introduced as you're kind of levelling up. So some of the examples given in the book is like it might be a family home that's gifted to you or a plot of land or something like that. So we're going to start with you guys about level 3. You just save something for the local baron and his gift to you is a bit of land with a ruined keep on it.
Mm.
And it's got kind of 3 wings to it. So you've got a wing of this keep each.
Ooh.
So, as you arrive at this keep, there's a dwarf stood there, and he goes, "Good evening, my name is Frederick the Architect. Can you tell me what you'd like me to do with your keep?" So, so the way the Bastion rules work, at level 5, you get different rooms. So there's some basic facilities, and then there are what's called special facilities.
Oh.
So basic facilities are things like bedrooms, dining rooms, kitchens, living rooms, parlours, that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
And then for special facilities, there's a whole bunch of them, and they all do different things. So I will share those in a moment.
Okay.
We'll just talk about spaces, sizes first. So at level 5, you get 2 basic facilities, and you get 1 cramped, which is 4 squares, and 1 roomy, which is 16 squares. So they're 5 foot squares. If you flip your paper over, like, and So you can draw stuff out.
Okay.
We've got a grid.
We've got a grid. So what you need to do is you need to pick like what 2 facilities you're going to have in your kind of wing of the keep for the basic facilities to start with. And
Is sacrificial altar a basic facility?
Sacrificial altar
specials.
will be a special facility.
Oh, okay.
So is this we're not picking 2 for all of us? It's 2 each.
It's 2 each, yeah. So
Okay.
the way bastions work when there's a group of you is you each kind of have your own bastion. You each have your own set of rooms and special facilities, but you share bastion defenders.
Okay. So like if I chose kitchen,
Mm-hmm.
does that mean we all have a kitchen, or only I have a kitchen, or is there
It depends
already a
if you let
kitchen?
anyone into your wing of the keep.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
So we get 1 4 by
It's
4?
squares, so you can make it 1
Oh,
by
4
4
squares.
You can make it an L
Okay.
shape, you can make it a square,
So we physically draw out the
what you want.
layout of our bastion. We are physically mapping our bastion.
Before you start drawing, if you just probably best just to make a note of the rooms on the back. There's a little table, so you can just write it down. So the examples of basic facilities it gives are, like I say, bedroom, dining room, parlour, a courtyard, a kitchen, a storage room, reception desk, anything else you can think of that's not a sacrificial altar.
Okay. And what was the size of boxes, squares? Sorry, for
They're 5 foot squares on the graph paper, but it's 4 squares for a cramped space and 16 for a roomy space.
And we have what sizes do we have to choose from these? Are they both cramped or
One
one
of each. One of
Okay.
each for the basic facilities.
So where you've put size down, we just put how many squares that takes
Yeah,
up.
just
Yeah.
put
Said
how many
16.
16 squares. That's not actually that big. It's 4 foot by 4 foot, so 20 foot by 20 foot.
Just sounds like a lot
It
of
sounds
squares.
like a lot, but
And then we draw this out however we want to lay out our bastion.
yes. But before you start drawing your basic, because you also get 2 special facilities.
Oh, here we go.
Oh,
Which is
Here
where
we
the fun
go.
starts coming in. So, special facilities, you can choose from a list, and the list gets longer as you level up. So, at level 5 is like a restricted list. They do different things. So, you can, when you choose a special facility, you can issue an order to your bastion to do something. Your special facilities have something either like craft, empower, if it's a garden it might be harvest, recruit, research and trade. So if you've got, I don't know, a library, especially it can research, so you could say to your hireling, the person who runs your library for you, I want you to research into vampires, and then later in the campaign when you come back they'll go, oh, I found this information on a vampire, and hand it to you.
okay.
Okay. So, the special facilities at level 5 that you can ask this dwarf for are an arcane study, an armoury, a barracks, a garden, a library, a sanctuary, a smithy, a storehouse or a workshop.
And do we get 2 of these as
You
well?
get 2 of these.
Okay.
They all do slightly different things. So if you'd like to know about one, I can tell you what it does.
And what sizes are these?
How many squares?
Let me just check. All of them are 16 squares at level 5.
Jesus, it sounds like it's going to be huge.
Can we quickly have the list again, please?
Yes. Arcane study,
Mm-hmm.
armoury, barracks, garden, library, sanctuary, smithy, storehouse or workshop. Okay. When you're starting to map things out, corridors, you can add any number of corridors, any number of stairwells, ramps, staircases you want. Doors and windows, you can choose any type of doors, hidden doors, secret doors, metal doors, see-through, Venetian style panels, whatever you want, doors, what. Defensive walls, you can build a defensive wall around your bastion, but it takes time, so it's basically gets built, it's a 20-foot high wall, it gets built 5 foot every week, every 7 days, so it takes time.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Would any of you like to know what the special facilities do?
Could you tell me what an arcane study does, please?
I absolutely can. Let me jump back. These are in alphabetical order and I've gone off searching. An arcane study. So, to use an arcane study, you need to have an ability to use an arcane focus. Okay. It's 16 squares, it's a roomy space, and you get one hireling with it, and you can issue the craft order. So, an arcane study is a quiet place of research that contains desks and bookshelves, things like that. After you spending a long rest in your bastion, you gain a magical charm. See supernatural gifts in chapter 3. That lasts for 7 days or until you use it. The charm allows you to cast Identify without expending a spell slot or using material components. You also have some crafting options. So you can craft an arcane focus. So you commission the facility's hireling to craft you an arcane focus. It takes 7 days and costs you no money. You can craft a book. So again, the hireling can create you a book. It takes 7 days and costs you 10 gold pieces. Or you can craft a magic item. So if you're level 9 or above, you can ask your hireling to craft you a common or uncommon magical item.
So the hireling, what are they all about? Because I know we've got some boxes for hirelings here.
Yeah, so each facility comes with a hireling, which is essentially a person who knows how to run that facility. So different facilities have different amounts. So for example, what is it? That's that one. A smithy comes with 2 hirelings who run the smithy for you. Things like a gambling house, I think, or a theatre. There's a theatre later on you can get. Comes with 4 hirelings to obviously run the facility. So hirelings are effectively NPCs that live and look after your bastion whilst you're not about.
Nice.
So from a, I suppose, a gameplay mechanical purpose, it'd be someone that you eventually, like, you could end up connected to, that DM can use as leverage, put in danger periodically.
Oh no.
You know, aids in a story mechanic. But you can also, so what facilities did you choose?
Sorry, just laugh. Andy's got like a full, like, little arts and crafts box that he's prepared to really work on his drawing. He's got like colouring pencils, I think.
It's the multiple colours and sizes that post-it notes.
Yeah. He's
Please, sir, tell me which page to go to.
Yeah, he's like, I think he's full on architecting, like ruler and all. He's like, where's the sun going to be coming from? Where am I going to get the best shade in the afternoon?
Where will my hammock go?
Yeah. So yeah, sorry, John. I was just slightly distracted. He came prepared.
What would anyone like to know about any other special facilities?
I was looking at the library and the garden.
The library and the garden. Okay, let me just flip to those. So the garden. I skipped 1 second. The garden. So the garden's a roomy space. It gives you 1 hireling and allows you the harvest order. You can have more than 1 garden in your bastion. Each time that you add a garden, you choose its type from the garden types table.
Ooh. What's the types table?
Just having a quick nose to find the table. Ah, here we go. Garden types. So you can have a decorative garden, a food garden, a herb garden, or a poison garden.
Ooh, okay. I think herb garden sounds good.
A herb garden.
Yeah.
So a herb garden, when you harvest from the herb garden, it can be gives you enough herbs to create either 10 healers kits or 1 potion of healing. So effectively your garden allows you to create your own healing potions.
And it'd be like a 2d4 plus 2?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And does it give you an idea of like the time scale for that? Like it takes 6 weeks or...
21 days.
21 days, okay.
So reading through the rules is one of the things that I thought was a little weird, that some of it's in 7 days, some of it's in 10 days, some of it's in 21. It doesn't always tally up.
Yeah.
Andy has laid his Bastion out like a dong.
Oh my god.
This is going to be fun when he comes to describing a bit, isn't it?
Can we take a photo for the Discord so that we can share that with people?
Should
Is
we
that okay?
do that at the end?
I think so.
Yeah.
I don't know. We should do it in its stages of creation. Yeah.
It's very, yeah. And then the other room you asked about was the library. So a library, again, is a roomy space. You get a single hireling with that. Mm-hmm. And you can take a research order. So your hireling will spend 7 days, and you can give it a specific topic that you would like, and it will carry out research. And when you then check in next, it'll be able to provide that research to you.
Okay, and it can be any topic, or is it like Arcana? Is it limited, or is it open? So it could be like if we came up against something in campaign world, we could be like, right, what can you tell me about this particular house?
It's open.
Okay.
You can choose the topic, and after the 7 days, you get 3 accurate pieces of information, essentially about that topic. What about you, Andy? What special facilities did you choose?
I went for armoury and smithy.
Armoury and smithy. Let's go for armoury.
Throwing lights to hit things.
Cool. So the armoury, it's roomy space. You get 1 hireling and can give it the trade order. When you issue the trade order, your hireling will go and stock the armoury with shields, weapons, ammunition to the cost of 100 gold pieces. Plus, you can spend extra 100 gold pieces for each defender in your bastion. If your bastion has a smithy, the total cost is halved. Whilst your armoury is stocked, your bastion defenders are harder to kill. So when any event causes you to roll dice to determine if your bastion loses 1 or more defenders, roll 1d8 in place of each d6 you would normally roll. When the event is over and the equipment of your army is expended, regardless of how many bastion defenders you have or how many you lost, leaving your army depleted until you issue another trade order. So essentially it helps bolster your defences of your bastion if it's ever attacked in an event. And a smithy, which I think was the other one you said you had. A smithy. So with the smithy, it's a roomy space. You get 2 hirelings with that, and you can issue the craft order. You can choose to craft smith's tools. So the facility's hiring will craft anything that can be made with smith's tools, using the rules in the player's handbook. Or you can choose to craft a magic item from the armaments table. If you're level 9 plus, takes just having to skim through, and it follows the rules for crafting a magic item in terms of costs and things like that. But you don't have to invest the time yourself; they will do it whilst you're away. Okay. So we all know what you're picking.
Oh yes.
Mm-hmm.
So you tell this dwarven architect what you're after, and you head off for a few more levels adventuring. And at level 5, you return to town and find that your keep has been fully renovated by this dwarf and his team. So, Bertie, what does your wing of the keep look like? Would you like to talk us through it?
Sure. I was figuring something out in my head and then got a bit confused because I was like, oh, he's going to build it room by room, and that wouldn't work because I have 3 rooms on a first floor and 1 room on a bottom floor, like heavily relying on magic to just hold the rooms in place until all of the rest of the building is built. But instead I've gone, the building's already there, we're just renovating inside. That makes more sense. So on the ground floor, I've gone for a nice little L-shaped kitchen situation, so people can come over and have some meals with me. And then on the upper floor, I have a library. That's kind of the main focus of the centre of the upper floor. And on the left-hand side, I have an orangery. So kind of up on the first floor, there's a really nice long but thin herb garden. But I've got all the glass, so it's nice and open to the sky. And then to the back of that, on the left-hand side, that's where my bedroom is. Just the 4 square room is my room. But there's a little vent in the wall from the herb garden, so I kind of get the nice sense of the herb garden going into my bedroom. So as it changes throughout the year, I get the different scents throughout the year.
It's very beautiful. Your hirelings, you get someone to look after your garden, someone to look after your library.
Yes. So
talk to us about your hirelings.
Yes. So for my library, it is Jasper Windwright. He was a gentleman who worked at a local bookstore, and I went in and was like, I want to buy a load of books because I have a library. And he just went, what? And
did you just relocate his shop to your house?
Well, I think it was more of a pity thing, because he realised I didn't know anything about books and had no idea how to look after them. And so he's kind of just turned up and he's like, I'm just going to be here for a little while to help you get set up. And it's one of those things where they just end up being around forever.
Mm-hmm.
And then for my garden, I have Paulina Petal.
Very good.
Thank you. And she is, in my head, she's like I can't think of her name from Harry Potter, the Herbie. Miriam Margolyes, she played the character. So she's like a stout little broad lady who just kind of shuffles around and does all of the Herbie stuff. But she's always cheery, always happy. And every morning's morning kind of situation. So yeah.
Very nice. And as we kind of pan away from your wing of the keep towards the back of the keep, Ash, what does Zaphon's Bastion look like?
Well, throughout the Bastion there is a smell of I don't know why it's doing that.
What does smell like?
There's a smell of... No, he was swearing and it was just bleeped it out.
Is Discord properly shut at the bottom right?
So I'm just checking and make sure I'm going to actually end the task.
It's not got that permanently running majoggy. So rude. Because it was doing that before in the other recordings, but we just weren't hearing it through our headphones because the thingy obviously wasn't plugged in.
Right, I have ended the task. So hopefully I can remember to cut this out.
Okay. Just remember this bit.
Cut! Anyway. What was the question?
Would you like to describe what Zaphon's Bastion looks like?
Yes, I'm going to start from the back of the Bastion and work my way forwards. I'm going to start in the kitchen area, where there is a perpetually cooking pot of cinnamon flavoured bacon, which is mostly done to provide aroma for the rest of the Bastion as it wafts through various vents and allows its way through all of the corridors and into the other rooms. There's a corridor that is out of the kitchen, and it heads all the way up the north into the library. Now, the library is where you'll also enter the Bastion with 2 massive carved wooden doors with 3 interlinked triangles on the front. And as you step in, there's a roaring fireplace with some seats and plenty of books and things. The librarian is a blind gentleman called Isaiah Closed.
Nice!
And he is mostly blind, so completely useless. But it's a very deliberate choice, so he can't read the arcane and demonic texts that Zaphon keeps in his library.
Nice.
Instead, he has to operate through a system of a very simplified braille on the covers to be able to find the information and present it to Zaphon when he requires it. Heading through the library, you come into the arcane study, which is looked after by a hireling by the name of Adamar. He...
I'm sure he was super happy with that appointment of job.
Well, I don't think it's really Adamar. It's just someone called Adamar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Does he look like the other Adamar?
100%, yeah, which I believe was an Earth Genasi by the time we were finished. He is basically employed to argue with Zaphon, which Zaphon enjoys, and revels in the fact that they have this little tete-a-tete every now and again. And then through the back of the arcane study is a small bedroom, which just has a bed carved out of granite, which Zaphon sleeps on.
He sleeps on a bed of, like, no cushions, no duvet.
No duvets.
Just
granite.
granite.
Cheap granite, yeah.
Oh.
He says it keeps him grounded.
Interesting. Okay. And lastly, Andy, would you like to describe what your wing of the keep looks like?
Well, next to each other, I have two rooms. One is a smithy, and the smithy is run by a dwarven couple, very aptly named Brian and Bobby. I put a lot of thought into those names. Thank you.
They're beautiful choices.
Yes, and
Which one's which?
I imagine Brian is the...
Brian is the...
I'm not making assumptions.
No, Brian is the hubby, and Bobby is spelled Bobbie.
Oh, okay.
So it's got that little slight,
Feminine twist.
or as feminine as a dwarf can be.
Yeah.
In this world, of course, not the real world.
Thanks for clarifying.
Yeah. And as I say, next to that is another room, which is the armoury, and that is run by Jess.
Good old Jess.
Good old Jess.
Good old Jess. Solid.
Yeah. I mean, she's built like a brick shit house.
Yeah?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Well, I mean, she's moving all those goods around all the time. The weapons and the shields. I mean, she's built up some.
She's the beer.
Oh yeah, some pretty decent sort of pecs and the likes and biceps and. Anyway, I shall move on.
And the lights.
Yeah. Then we've got a long sort of room which is a shaft of the room which is basically throwing shit house because he does shit a lot. And he needs being sort of a centaur, he needs a lot of room. And being half goat at the rear end as well, it flicks everywhere.
Yes,
it doesn't just sort of in a big pile, it flicks everywhere. So he needs plenty of space.
But it's also like horse size, isn't it? So it's horse size goat flicker.
Yeah, I mean, these pellets are football size.
Yeah.
They're massive. And on the outside, we do have the small little sort of the basic, and they're sort of staggered little cells where all these squirrels are kept, which he uses as toilet paper.
The squirrels as toilet paper?
Well, he worked out that squirrel shit never sticks to their tails, so he thought there must be something about their tails that is non-shit stick. So he employs squirrels to use as toilet paper too.
Oh, he employs them now.
Well, he gives them a nice little bedroom and feeds them and waters them and all he asks in return.
Everything.
Yeah, all he asks in return is that they use their towels to wipe the shit from his arse.
Okay. Wonderful. So...
and the layout, it makes it look like cock and balls.
Actually, because of the bolt you've got on the end of the shaft, it looks like a Franken-dick. I'm not going to lie.
We will post a picture of Andy in the Discord.
To be fair, the drawing. Just the drawing.
Just the drawing, yes. I'm going to clarify. Only the drawing. Fabulous. So, you arrive back. You spend a few days in your respective bastions. If you wanted to get together and have a bit of role play, you could go and sniff Zaphon's cinnamon house.
I'm going to sniff my shit house.
or go and shit on Andy's shaft.
Yeah. Opportunity for some role play between the group.
I definitely think that Mouse would go and visit Thorin and be like, so what did you do with your... Oh.
Is that disappointment? from Mouse, or is that just like, oh, is this?
I think it's more acceptance.
Yeah. It's like she was expecting maybe something. It's like, no, it's what I thought he would probably do, but I thought he would surprise me. But no, okay.
Yeah, no, that's. I mean, you utilize the space really well.
I need this big space because I do lots of shitting.
Yes, you do.
And I got my squirrels out there. They really like their new place.
Oh, can I see your squirrels?
Go and see the squirrels.
Okay. Thorin,
Yeah.
why do these squirrels have such a shocked look on their faces? This one is nearly catatonic.
Oh, I think he's the newest of the group.
Oh.
I think it was a bit of a surprise just how big my ass is.
Oh,
You got lost for 3 days.
hang on, turn around a second. Oh, one of them is still stuck. Going to put him
I
back.
think at this point the camera's going to pull away from this scene that's going on. Before you set off on your next leg of your adventures, you can issue various orders to your bastion whilst you're away. A bastion turn lasts 7 days, so if you're going to be away for 2 months, you'd get 8 bastion turns kind of thing.
Okay.
Providing you can communicate back to your bastion. If you can't communicate back to your bastion, it goes into what's called maintain, and a random event might happen at your bastion whilst you're away.
Cool.
So if you've got something like the message spell, you can keep issuing orders back.
Mm-hmm.
If you're a poor fighter who has to actually be there, it changes a little bit unless you can find something to cast a spell. So depending on what your kind of special facility was, changes what the orders were that you could kind of issue. Or you can issue, like I say, a maintain where it just runs itself, but there might be a chance of a random event. So as you're leaving for the first time after getting your bastions, Andy, what order would you issue, or would you just leave it to run itself?
I would tell Jess that I need her to make sure that the armoury is fully stocked. So I'll give the old trade order.
Mm-hmm.
Then I would task Brian and Bobby with creating something unusual. I'm conscious that my squirrels have done a sterling job over the years of service with me, until they die of suffocation, that is.
Not dysentery.
So I'd like to reward them. So I'm going to challenge Brian and Bobby to see if they can come up with some sort of chainmail leggings for a half-orc that is magically imbued. So when I have a shit, the poo automatically cleans from my backside, and the poo actually goes into my ammo pelt for me to use as ammunition with my catapult.
Turning yourself to a belt-fed ammunition pack.
Yeah, it's one of the advantages that Thorin had, that when Chris created him, because I ship pellets, I can pick the pellets up and you put them in a slingshot and fire them at people and it poisons them.
But you're also now putting all of those squirrels out of work.
Yeah, but...
It still needs to be clean, though.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you issue your trade and craft orders.
Yeah.
Bertie?
I think I'd definitely do the harvest to try and get a healing potion, because I think that would be beneficial. And then, unless there's something specific, I don't think the research would be it. So is it maintain only if you don't do any action, or can
So you normally issue one order.
One order.
So
okay.
your harvest is 21 days that's going to take. So for the next 21 days, they're going to be growing and harvesting and making potions for you.
Yeah, so it'll be harvest.
Zaphon?
I'm going to get Isaiah to pull out as much research as possible about how to reinstate a dead god.
Cool. So you go off on your travels, a week passes, you get a message after about a week saying that he's found some information he'll share with you next time you're back. You get a message from your smithy saying they've come up with the most ingenious invention ever, but they need you back for a test fitting to make sure it fits properly. No message for you, Bertie.
No.
You continue on your adventures, Another week starts to pass. We'd hit another Bastion turn at this point. So obviously your gardener is still harvesting on week 2. Saffron, do you have a message spell?
I can't remember, but probably.
Probably would have done. So if you wanted to, you could issue another order to find something else out. To try to start something else if you wanted to.
I think I will ask them to find potential recipes for the inclusion of the vast amounts of cinnamon bacon being produced by the kitchen.
Cool. So another research order to the library for that. And Andy, do you have a message spell or anything similar? Would you have done?
No.
So your Bastion falls into maintenance.
I have no spells.
So, can you roll me a D100? So there's different Bastion events. So there's D100 table, 1 to 50, all's good.
58.
50. So 58 is a criminal hireling.
Ooh.
So bear with me a moment. Useful. Not on the same page as the rest of it. Go backwards through and find the actual. It's not in there.
It's the ASMR of turning pages of a book.
I apologise. I turn a page and it goes to the law glossary instead of what the actual events are.
Disgusting.
So as to the layout of the book for the Bastion content, I'm guessing that it's not as easy as it could be?
It's not too bad.
Okay.
But the Bastion events table is at the end.
Yeah.
And when I flick onto the next page, it's got the Bastion tracker sheet, which makes sense at the end of the thing, and then into
Another section.
another section.
Okay.
Where's the events? So I need to have a look. So bear with me. Talk amongst yourselves for a minute while I flick.
I miss playing Zaphon.
You do?
I miss playing.
Oh, Andy.
I think I only played one game last year, and that was at the adventure.
I think we should do oh goodness, what are they called? Where you take the characters out of context, so it's not necessarily a adventure one, but they just get dropped somewhere and it's like a battle to the death, but they're all really high level. That would be fun. We could just grab people from different campaigns and just put them together.
Just chucking me like a battle royale.
That's the word.
Death,
Yeah,
kind of.
battle royale. That would be fun.
That would be fun.
Could play him again.
I reckon I can get Chris to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. Have you found it?
No, because it doesn't exist. So they are role-playing prompts. That's what they are.
Oh, okay.
Oh, right, okay.
Got it. Okay, so whilst your Bastions are continuing to maintain, you get a message, Andy, from Brian going, what was your character's name again? I've forgotten, I'm sorry.
Thorin.
Thorin,
yeah.
Going, Mr. Thorin, sir, there's been a bit of a trouble. Jess has been arrested and she's filling up the armoury and she got caught stealing from the local guards.
And?
I thought you might like to know.
Well, she had to fill my armoury up somehow. I ain't got that much gold.
Right, we'll just lock the armoury up for now then until you're back and can sort that out.
I can sort that out, yeah. I'll go and break her out as soon as I get back.
There we go. And I think that is the beauty of a Bastion system. You've now got an extra quest when you get back to town.
Nice.
To go and rescue your hireling.
That's cool. I like that. That's really cool.
And? I mean, that might be it. You could just hire a new person. Leave them all in jail. So I suppose the other events that could happen, so obviously 1 to 50 is all's well. We've got attack, so your Bastion comes under attack from somebody you've annoyed in your adventures.
No, that's no one. That's never happened.
For you it would be Adamar, the real Adamar, attacking you. Criminal hireling, so one of your hirelings turned out to be a criminal. An extraordinary opportunity arises.
Ooh.
Which could be a fun one.
UFO. Alien abduction.
You get some friendly visitors turn up. Maybe they bring some news or some items or something with
Bunny rabbit.
You just have a guest.
Oh. It's your mother-in-law.
discovery, refugees, requests for aid, or treasure. Different things. So there's all different things that can happen and can be role played out. But some of them there are, so like the guests, for example, there's a little table to extend that. So
is mother-in-law on the table?
Roll a d4 and I'll tell you when you get back.
I'm guessing a 1.
A 1. So the guest is an individual of great renown who stays for 7 days. At the end of their stay, the guest gives you a letter of recommendation, which you can use like a mark of prestige.
That's definitely not your mother-in-law.
No, that's
So
cool.
the other ones, a guest requires sanctuary whilst they're avoiding persecution or crimes.
That could be your mother-in-law.
The guest is a mercenary, giving you an additional bastion defender. So if you're attacked while they're there, you get an extra defender.
Nice.
And the guest is a friendly monster, such as a brass dragon or a tree imp. And again, adds to your bastion defenders.
That's cool.
So there's lots of different things there which are good fun, I think, to role play out as well.
Mhm.
So you travel around a bit more. You get to level 9. You head back. At level 9, the dwarf is there again. Hello, good sirs. I'm here again. I've been told you need some more space. And at level 9, you get... Find the table very quickly. Another 2 special facilities that you can add on.
2 special facilities.
Mm.
Ooh.
You also get an extended list.
Exciting. But I think
What's the
Andy's
face,
run out of
Andy?
space. He's not got space for
You don't want to add any more.
Going to mess up his drawing.
You can go up.
You can go up,
can't
make it
you?
2
So you
stories.
can have a double decker.
Yeah, that's what I did. So I got the first floor and the ground floor.
Or you can go down in your case, Andy.
Yeah. Just do the basement floor.
What's the extended list?
So the extended list. So at level 9, as well as you can obviously choose something that we've already listed. You can have a gaming hall, a greenhouse, a laboratory, a sacristy.
Pardon?
What's one of them?
Sacristy. I'll find out in a second. A scriptorium, a stable, teleportation circle, a theatre, a training area, or a trophy room. Let me find out what a sacristy is. So, a sacristy it serves as a preparation and storage room for sacred items and religious vestments.
And how big are these new rooms?
So, find this. So gaming hall is 36 squares.
Jesus.
A greenhouse is 16. Laboratory is 16. Sacristy is 16. Scriptorium is 16. Stable is 16. A theatre is 36. A training area is 36. And a trophy room is only 16.
What about a teleportation circle?
Teleportation circle is... 1 second. I need that really gone. 36. Yeah, 36. So, I really should have...
And it's 2 of these that we
you
picked.
get an
Okay.
additional 2.
Oh, I'm going to peek at it.
The ruler might help. You can also, in between your journeys, spend gold to add additional non-special facilities. So if you wanted to add second bedrooms or kitchens and things like that, you can spend gold to add rooms of different sizes as well, just for role-playing and thematic purposes.
Okay.
How many hirelings will I get for a teleportation circle and a trophy room?
Right.
1 for a teleportation circle.
Mhm.
And I think it's one.
One for a trophy room.
I'm holding the ruler, but it's cack-handed, so it's like...
It's a good lesson if I'm ever printing anything to the back of a DM screen, isn't it? Put horizontal lines on tables so you can read it properly. Would you like to know what a teleportation circle is?
Well, it probably is a good idea. I mean, I've already committed to it, but I will, yeah.
So for a teleportation circle, you can give the recruit order. So each time you issue a recruit order to the facility, the hireling extends an invitation to a friendly NPC spellcaster. Roll any dice. If the number rolled is odd, the invite is declined. And you gain no benefit from having issued the order. If the number is even, the invitee accepts your invitation and arrives at your bastion via your teleportation circle. Whilst you're in your bastion, you can ask the spellcaster to cast one wizard spell of level 4 or lower. And if you're level 17 plus, the maximum spell level increases to 8.
Mm-hmm.
It's assumed the spellcaster has it prepared, blah blah blah. The spellcaster stays for 14 days. And I'm assuming you can, because it would be a known space, if you can cast your own teleportation, you'd be able to teleport back to it as well.
What about the trophy room? What can I do in the trophy room?
Trophy room. So it houses a collection of mementos such as weapons from old battles, mounted heads, slain creatures, trinkets, dead gods, whatever you've come across. You can research lore there, so you can get your hireling to research a topic of your choice. The topic can be a legend, a type of creature, or a famous object. Or it can be about one of the trophies in your room. The work takes 7 days. Or you can research a trinket trophy. So you commission a facility hireling to search for a trinket that might be of use to you. The work takes 7 days when the research concludes. Roll any die. If the number rolled is odd, the hireling finds nothing useful. If the number is even, the hireling finds a magic item. Roll on the implements common table. So a common magic item. What about you, Andy? What did you go for?
I'm trying to work out. Right, I went for a gaming hall and a stable.
So gaming hall, that gives you 4 extra hirelings. And the stable gives you 1 extra hireling. Gaming hall, let's pick up a book. Right, gaming hall. So, you can issue the trade orders to your gaming hall. When you issue the trade order, the facility's hireling turn the gaming hall into a gambling den for 7 days. At the end of the 7th day, roll a D100 and consult a table to get your proportion of the house winnings. So it generates you money. So if you roll a 1 to a 50, it's 1d6 times 10 gold pieces. 51 to 85 is 2d6. 86 to 95, 4d6, and if you roll 96 to 100, you get 10d6 times 10 gold pieces.
Ooh, wow.
I see Ash cringe because he's stingy with gold.
I gave you like 230 odd pieces in the last session. What are you talking about?
I think there's things like that in here. There's things like that in the Bastion rules, and same with like crafting magical items. I think could unbalance a campaign.
Yeah.
So I think it's worth caution around some of those things, isn't it? But yeah, they'll be balanced based on what the player's handbook and stuff says. This is the average amount of gold you should give per session, which is, I think, a lot higher than most people give out, and number of magic items and stuff like that generally.
Yeah.
Well, you, Bertie, what did you choose?
I went for the training area and the stable.
So training area gets you 4 extra people, and stable is 1 extra person. So click on. So a stable allows you to take a trade order. So you can issue a trade order to commission a facility's hireling to buy or sell 1 or more mounts at a normal cost. Keeping ones you buy in your stable. It takes them 7 days to find you a mount. Horses, ponies, mules being the most common, but you can also hold other mounts as well. When you sell a mount from your stable, the buyer pays you 20% more than the standard price. This profit increases to 50% when you reach 13th level and 100% when you reach 17th level.
Wow. Wow.
So
Nice.
Pokey stuff. And training was the other one, wasn't it?
Yeah, training area.
So So the training area, you choose one trainer from the expert trainers table. So you can choose a battle expert, a skill expert, tool expert, unarmed combat expert, or a weapons expert. And each one of those do different things. But the crux of it is when you train for 8 hours. When you train for 8 hours, 7 days, 8 hours in a day, you gain. Let me read that properly. Yeah, you gain the effect of that particular trainer. So, a battle expert, when you take damage from an attack, maybe an unarmed strike or weapon, you can reduce the damage by 1d4. So you kind of get these training permanent bonuses based on the different things. Tools expert, gain proficiency with a tool of your choice. That sort of stuff. So all good stuff.
Nice.
We are. It goes up to level 13. I'm not going to make you go all the way to level 13. But just to kind of round it off, at level 13, there's an archive, a meditation chamber, a menagerie, observatory, a pub.
A pub?
Reliquary. One of them, a demi-plane, a guild hall, a sanctum, or a war room.
Whoa!
So, and most of those are 36 squares.
Hefty.
So, at level 13, you get another 2 that you can expand your bastion even further with, get more hirelings, kind of work through that.
That's cool.
What do you think?
I think it's cool. I think it gives a good anchor point for a campaign.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like it. Oh no. What did you do, Andy?
It's my gaming room.
Andy's gaming room is in the shape of, I believe, a goat.
Is it a goat? Is it a horse? It's an animal of some sort.
Yes, it's a gaming animal.
Gaming animal.
A gaming goat.
Yes.
We will definitely get a picture of these. And
I didn't put my stable down. How much would my stable was 16?
Oh no!
Nice for guys, bloody stable.
If you put it near the bottom of your horse, it will look like it's dropped a
big shit.
Dropped a douche. I think there's from reading through the rules and all the benefits and stuff you can get. I think there's some really, like you say, gives a nice anchor and something for a DM to kind of leverage. But I think it's probably campaign dependent on when you use it.
Yeah. It's also nice as well having it as somewhere that your character can world build. That's a really nice element because a lot of it is the DM creating the world and you're just kind of experiencing in it, and you only really have any impact when you're saying about what you decide to do and stuff. So something like this is your chance to be a bit creative and have something of you in that world, which is quite nice because it's not often that you get to do that kind of thing in a campaign.
I agree. I think I was going to say about being campaign dependent. It might be nice to look at how ways you can make bastions mobile. Like if you gave your party a cruise ship.
Well, I was thinking, I was watching the Tides of Mystery chat, and every week there's another new picture of the ship's layout with an extra cannon on it or an extra this, and it's kind of a similar sort of concept, I suppose. I don't know how Chris is running the rules, but it's that, take it with you where you go kind of thing.
That's cool.
Because for some campaigns you might have this massively world-spanning campaign where you've got to travel loads and loads, so to be able to have the Bastion come with you would be really cool.
Could you potentially link it, I don't know, with this, there's this spell that gives you a mobile place that you can go. It's like a doorway that you can go through and it has its own house. I can't remember the name of it, but could it be linked to that? Could you potentially link that if a DM agreed it, so you could get the benefits of the Bastion but have it accessible?
Just become a genie.
Live inside the lamp.
You can do that, can't you? You could be a warlock, patron, genie. Warlock, patron, genie, patron, warlock. The right way around.
I don't think every player necessarily needs their own Bastion either, does it? Just like the spell that you're talking about, I think that in Critical Role it was themed by the person and which area it was and things like that, wasn't it? So you can kind of still get that flavour without it being...
That's a really good point, actually.
Everybody.
Not everyone needs a Bastion, but if you do have like a Genie Patron Warlock or a spell that takes you somewhere, there's no reason that that person can't treat that as a Bastion.
Yeah.
That's a really interesting concept.
Yeah, and I think the concept of hirelings for me was a really interesting one because it gives a lot of leverage for the DM and something for players to be invested in.
Yeah.
And responsibilities to the players. Like, if you go off all murder hobo, you know, when you come back, all your hirelings might have been arrested because they work for you. So, you know, all sorts of things like that. Like,
or they could leave because they've heard about what you've done.
All sorts of stuff.
You didn't ask me the hireling names for my gaming room.
Yeah, I've spent a lot of time on that as well, actually.
I did too.
Yeah. Let's go through the hireling names and descriptions then. So let's go. We went this way around last time. So Andy, do you want to kick us off with your gaming room?
My hireling that works in the stable is Boy.
Boy.
Stable Boy.
Yeah.
And my hirelings for the gaming den are Sony, Atari, Xbox and Nintendo.
Nice.
Love it.
Ash?
My teleportation circle hireling is Crispin Columbus.
Nice.
And my trophy room hireling is David Dickinson.
Nice.
We're going to have to create these now and just get them into the campaign somewhere, I think. So for my stable, I went for Hector Acre.
Nice.
And then for my training area, Alan, spelled ALAN, ALLAN, ALAHN, and AL-AN. So 4 Allans, just all spelled slightly differently.
Oh, right, okay. I thought you called someone Alan.
I think if whoever your DM would be for that would hate you for that one. Alan's gone missing. Which Alan?
Which Alan? And they've all got really, really distinctive personalities as well.
You know Alan.
Yeah, of course.
Awesome. Any final thoughts from anyone? Bastions? You've been quite quiet on it, Andy. Any thoughts from you on it?
I was only quiet because I was
too busy
trying to work out.
How can I draw a dick and balls with my squares? Oh, could I have a couple more squares? My balls aren't big enough.
We've all heard that before.
And I think on that note, I hope you all found that entertaining. I hope you guys enjoyed diving back into some old character mentality. And we'll see you next week.
Huge shout out to our Ruby members, that is Paul C, Josh, Jason, Ollie, Claire and Laura.
And our Sapphire members, Gary, and Emerald member, Stuart.
For the Diamond group, we've got Ash, Chris, Zeke, Dave, Bertie, Neil, Martin, John, and Andy.
That's me.
And our Obsidian members, JP, Niall, Ethan, and Anne. Thank you to each and every one of our Patreon members. And don't forget, you can become a Patreon member too. If you go to patreon.com/CharityDND, you can pick one of the tiers and become part of our amazing community.
Join us.